Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm hoping you're enjoying your experience with Railway Empire. I'm trying to complete this mission now, and I figured something out yesterday at the end of the last recording. Because we now no longer have warehouses, and I'm having all this problem with trains getting stuck and so on, and yes, I want to redesign all of this pretty much. It did occur to me that I could put, for example, a station pretty much anywhere I like. Just turn that into a warehouse. So quite literally, that's a warehouse now, and we can just run things to and from this location as we see fit. Effectively, that is done. Well, I don't know why we're having tunnels. Do we need tunnels? There's the mountain. Of course. So okay, I mean that was a bad example. I didn't really think about where I was putting it. I just sort of chucked it down. Would have made more sense to put it over here, or yeah, not exactly there. But yes, the principle is the same. We can build a warehouse anywhere we like. So that's pretty cool. I hadn't really thought of that until, like I say, the end of the last episode. Let's just check where we are. So we've got to provide in 8 cities train connections with express status. We've got 5 of 8 already. I'm surprised if we don't have all of those, to be honest. Let's just click on Bangor for a second and look at what lines we have here. So that's the express. So if we just come in here, edit the rail line, and then maybe just upgrade the Derwent to the Firefly, the faster train. Pretty sure that's going to fix that problem. So for Portland. So we have 2 here. Looks like that one's already a Firefly, but this one isn't. It's quite a significant speed upgrade, so that'll fix that problem. Next we've got Boston. There's the express. New York City and Boston. Yeah, we can upgrade this as well, look. The Firefly. Boom. Job done. That's already done. Express to Portland. Okay. So that's all those done. New York City, let's get on the station itself. So we should have an express to Albany. And we can just upgrade the train. We've got an express New York City to Boston. I've forgotten all about that one. But again, oh, that's already running the Firefly. Oh yeah, that's Boston, sorry, yeah, Boston. Right, that's it. Now New York City, the new station that we acquired. New York City to Philadelphia.
Really marvelous. You are unstoppable.
Okay,
I can't tell you how happy I am.
So we've got to transport passengers from New York City to Buffalo, I think it said. So, was it New York City to Buffalo? It's just Washington DC to Buffalo. Alright, well that's easily done. It has to be non-stop. Okay, so let's create a line from Washington to Buffalo. An express train. We have at least 2. So what we can actually do here is we could split this line off. It's got to come over onto the first 3 tracks without the last 3 tracks. So if I run a line, actually it's not going to be able to do that because it connects there. That's annoying. It's going to have to come into Pittsburgh in order to get out, but I don't think it can. Yes, it can because we've got all 8s crossed. Okay, well it's just going to have to go like that, I'm afraid. Way too much palaver to try and do anything about it. I could take a line out. No, I can't. It's too complicated. It's too tight. Tight a corner to make it work, so no. Okay, we can't do anything about that. It will work anyway. Let's put a new rail line from Pittsburgh to Buffalo, just the 1 train. Right. Oh, express, excuse me. Where is this track without direction? Tell me. What, there? Okay. So that's going to be that achieved pretty quickly. That's not going to take long. We've got 8 cities, 7... Oh, so we've almost done this already. 120,000 citizens in the Virginia region. This should be coming up because that does include Bigglick, Charlottesville, and Norfolk. Oh, okay, maybe not. There's Bigglick, Charlottesville. There's Charlottesville. Okay, let's put a train line in. Connected up. What are we connected up here to? Oh, the first 2 lines. We don't. Oh, that's because we didn't build it. And a couple of water towers at each end. Lovely, new rail line. Express. Between Charlottesville and Bigglick. Make sure I don't mistype that. Go for the fastest one we have, and we'll go for express. So that'll get these 2 growing, and then we'll put another line between. In fact, you know what? Did I actually do that? I don't think I did I? Express between Charlottesville and Bigglick. Oh, there's me trying to connect it to Washington. It doesn't exist in Washington yet. So let's come down here. Basically, we've got 2 Washington lines. And one's ours and one's theirs. happen, is it? Ah, frustrating. Okay, so ditch that. Line coming out this way. We'll fix it that way. Blended, right? So now everybody can get everywhere at all times. Wonderful. So we have two lines going in the same direction there, that's not right. That seems to be working. Okay, we'll edit the line, we'll put 3 on there, and we'll add Washington, I think. The train line only enters the station of Pittsburgh to turn round. Well, something's gone wrong there. This one, thank you. It's running on line without direction, but I don't believe it. There we go, I think that's fixed. Right, okay, good. So that's going to help these two expand. Actually, I think what I'll do, I've changed my mind again. We'll say auto. Why not done this here? I have done this here. Why is the game being so silly? Right, that should be working now. Should be ticking this off any second now. So, Washington and Philly. Let's do a line actually between DC 2, New York City 2, say Express. Two of those. Confirm. Why would it be going to Albany? Washington DC 2, and the track comes all the way round. Going on there. We have an absolute mess, I think. So we can't have the two tracks. Oh, what? We can't peel off because the gridirons block everything. No, even that's not going to work. It's just a mess. Right, what the hell is going on here? Waiting on New York to Philadelphia. It's a really daft line. I want to rip it up and start it all again, I really do. Caused so much disruption there. Done about this though, this is getting absolutely out of control. Does that train line actually go anywhere? Oh my god.
Even if things
I
are
really
going very
do.
well right now, we must not rest. While you have been spreading further south, I have established a bank together with some business partners to become financially independent. From now on, you can borrow money directly from me.
Brilliant. I've got 11 million. Don't really need to borrow money from you, but thank you for the offer. Right, Washington DC. That train station. What Express, Washington DC to Pittsburgh. Washington DC to Buffalo. Where we've only got 2 lines in, I don't understand why that. There's 2 or 3 tracks there not being used. Why won't this train come in? Because he's coming out. Because he's got that track. But he was sat there doing nothing for 10 minutes. Coming over on this lane. Hang on, I've got an idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Right, so that bypasses all of that rubbish. and the express train will definitely be able to get there quicker. And they'll get the 60 up much faster as well. Let's put more trains on there. Let's get that done. Right, Big Lick weaving mill, 1.6 million. 𝗤𝗏𝗃𝗬𝗁 meat factory. $500,000. So Washington DC is growing, Philly isn't because of this problem up here. I so want to fix this, I really do. But I would have to extend this out so far and destroy so much track. I'm sure I can bring myself to do it. Let's pause. Right, I think we have that in place, but the track not long enough. This is the problem I think with the gridirons, is they just require way too much track. I don't think this is completely necessary. I could be wrong, I'm no expert. I just don't think so we now have that split out in all manner of directions. That being so bloody awkward. Give me a viable circle. That's it, that's all I wanted. Second there, I thought I was going to do it. So that's a single line in and a single line out. Can't put anything there anymore. can go onto that lane. It's a bit crazy. Okay, so that almost works perfectly, but not quite. So we have two lines going out, so that one can go that way. So we can come in. So I can't change that line direction at all. So then if I put this here, I suppose that works. Yeah, that works. That's a working solution. Okay. Right, so that's that bit of track vastly improved. Problem is, none of this track works anymore. At all. Yeah, okay. I think that might be it. That's on pause. See if that gets things moving. Certainly this end is not the problem. It's here, isn't it? It's Sawyer's Rest. That's where we've got this significant problem. Right, let's pause again. Gonna get rid of Sawyer's Rest and everything that's here. Back as far as that. Because it's all very broken down there in that section, I have to admit. Right. Hang on a minute. That didn't go where it was supposed to. That happens a lot. I've had a few bits of track that look like they've connected, but they haven't. So if raising it up is a problem, don't do it. Ah, look, we've done it again. So frustrating. That track. To this track. That track. This track. This track. This track. Ah, here we go again. Same problem. This time, hopefully, it will do it properly. Boom! Right, that's tidied that up astronomically. We have 2 extra tracks we can roll out. Nice. Get this coming in all the way to Albany, and we should... No, it didn't give us the option. Also connect the next line, which is interesting, but okay. Could. Oh, I know. What have we done here? We've actually managed to get 4 lines going across the bridge there. Okay, we'll scratch that one. That requires a bit of extra work. I don't want to do it. Fixes that. All things being equal, why won't this work? Ah, right. So we do need a station parallel. An issue. What's the problem with that then? Come on, seriously. Oh, that's why. It was on the wrong flipping bit of track. Come on. My life's difficult. Crossover point. Crossover point. Make sure the directions are pretty good. So we're gonna have a 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out. That. Oh, hang on. We may have another problem here. not going to do it. I have no idea why. There's only a little kink in the track there, look. Look at this little gift. Look, the track's broken here. No wonder we were having so many problems. It's finally didn't break the line. Holy cow, I did not even see that before. Oh, that is so close to giving me all of those tracks. Reckon I can knock these out. And rebuild them slightly longer. We can get all 6 lines in, 8 lines in, excuse me. What's going to happen there? And build this tower. Just there. Which allows me to delete those without destroying everything. Wonderful. Right, let's unpause it and see if that fixes all the problems. That was a massive rebuild, wasn't it? But it looks so much cleaner. Not perfect. No, no, no. Definitely not perfect. But make sure they've got the bits and bobs they need. A few trains down here, struggling it seems. Achoo! Excuse me. Oh, it's a big old sneeze. Albany is shrinking for the first time in ages, 33.4% delivery, but once things get up and running again, if we zoom out a smidge, once these lot get refilled, we should hopefully be closer. Alright, so we've done 25 of 60. We've got 2 years to do that, so that's not a problem. 120,000, this doesn't seem to be going up. Virginia region, Big Lick, Charlottesville, Norfolk. Well, they're not getting any grain, are they? Or any corn? Corn right there. What's that going to cost me? Right, we're in. Train station coming in.
Your progress is great. Now it's really paying off that I invested some money in a couple of speculative land deals near your rail lines. They have multiplied in value by now. I personally never doubted the success of the steam locomotive. However, what you have accomplished here is something else entirely.
Yes,
our work here has been a technological revolution, and we are both facing a golden future.
Made out of gold. Oh, hello.
The railroad business had exploded. Brilliant pioneers and their courageous investors had proven that steam-powered rail transportation could more than compete with the expensive alternative of artificial waterways. The success convinced initial doubters, and new routes were springing up like mushrooms. And the hope for profits were declining. critical voices were raised. How could the railroad business continue to grow if it was choking on its own complexity?
Wow. That's a good answer. Chapter completed. You completed all required tasks for this chapter. You will now be given your final score. You may decide to continue playing or return to the main menu. Let's see. Completed mandatory tasks, 20 out of 20. Optional tasks, only 1 out of 3. I'm a bit annoyed with myself for that. So we got a rank of conductor, which is not very good, is it? Not particularly brilliant, but I'm a bit rusty and I made a lot of mistakes. I admit that. Could have done much better. Damn it, that's not very good at all. But our company is worth 103 million and it took 8 years, so I mean that's not a bad financial turnaround, is it? Company value shot right up and then dropped right down. Do you see that? That's presumably when I merged the two companies. Interesting. Route length. That's it. Well, there you go. Time bonus, 136,000. That's probably not very good. Points for completed tasks. Modifier by difficulty, 1.05. That's because I think I'm on normal difficulty. 43 train stations, 3 city buildings, 7 factories, 20 rural businesses, connected cities 14, connected rural businesses 31. Could have done better. I think we did alright for our first go. We just have a look and see what the next chapter is. I'm just curious. I want to continue. Let's just wonder whether I'm good enough to do it. That was very much a beginner's chapter campaign, I feel. I was learning whilst I was making mistakes, if you sort of follow my meaning. Whereas I think I've learnt an awful lot from that experience. And I should theoretically do better in chapter 2. But will I? That's the thing.
I had invited the operators of the most important rail networks to this evening to solicit support for my Nord Express. An important ally was to be the engineer I had invited. People like him had already helped to bundle the enormous potential of dozens of micro companies. The British gave their own railroad bubble of the 1840s a very appropriate name: Railway Mania. Passengers complained about the absurdity of having to change trains and buy a new ticket in almost every city. Transporting goods over long distances was also possible, only at enormous cost. The time was ripe for a real corporation.
What do you think you're doing? Sit up straight. My name is Captain 𝗬𝗂𝗍, and that is how you will address me. In case you haven't been briefed yet, I am the new General Manager of the London and North Western Railway Company, the first of my kind, and your superior. I have the dubious pleasure of organising the merger of 3 independent railway companies. Your task is to be of assistance. I've prepared a list of tasks for you. I am a busy man, and will check on you later. Any questions? Good. Then you may sit comfortably.
Transport 60 passengers non-stop from London to Liverpool. Notes that Captain 𝗬𝗂𝗍 has set higher deadlines than your last mentor. That doesn't surprise me at all. And then we have to connect 3 rural businesses to our rail network. Make sure that connected businesses are linked to your main station in London. Cool. Okay, so I'm quite intrigued to go to London. What was it? London to Liverpool. So Liverpool is all the way up there. And we have no track? Is that what you're telling me? We have no tracks at the moment. They're all owned independently, so we need to get enough money to buy them all out. That is basically what we're doing. Look at this. Birmingham stops there. Swap over, swap over, swap over. So this is good. This is about streamlining multiple interconnected train routes together. There's nothing up here at all. The Outer Hebrides, I guess you'd call it. Okay, that's quite an interesting challenge. I'm quite up for that. So if you'd like to see that, please join me in my next episode where we'll have a bloody good crack at doing this far better than we did first time round. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.